InkSoft has a very powerful capability that can help you to sell signs and banners. The signage feature is exclusive to an InkSoft Unlimited plan. What you see here on the screen is an InkSoft store. The store has the InkSoft designer incorporated into it, and you'll notice some apparel products. But I've also added signage products to this particular store. So I've added a direct-to-film gang sheet. The customer can upload graphics or multiple graphics, gang them up on a sheet and check out. I've also added a vinyl banner capability, a yard sign, as well as decals. Before you can incorporate signage products into your InkSoft designer, you need to create the product and assign that to the store. So let me walk you through that process. From the InkSoft dashboard, I'm going to select products. I'm going to add new product and select new signage product. This is where I'd enter the product name. If there's a specific supplier or manufacturer, I can put SKUs in here. I can select the shape of the product and then any kind of product description. Once I've entered the product data in here, I'll click on Save to save the signage product. I'm going to go to a product that I previously created and talk about all the different settings and the way you would configure a signage product. I'm going to navigate over to Manage Products. Under the filter, I'm going to select Product Type, and then I'm going to choose Signage from the dropdown, and then Apply. So what you see here is a list of all the signage products I've made available for my InkSoft stores. We have my decal layout here, my yard sign, my banners, as well as my gang sheet for direct film transfers. I'm just going to click on the banner layout, and here's where you'll see the general details for the product, what I named it, who the supplier is. In this case, I'm the supplier, so Circus Print Shop. We're also the manufacturer. And I've added all of the dimensions for the different banner sizes that I want to offer. And I've also added weights, which I can use to generate shipping costs. I've selected these products for 14 of my stores, and I've assigned them to a category, in this case, signs and banners. I've made these products available for quantity discounts as well as free printing, meaning the prices that are being calculated with printing costs included. I've also enabled the online designer so clients will be able to upload their own custom graphics as well as create graphics from scratch or utilize design templates specific to banners to generate their artwork in the InkSoft designer. I've also enabled a setting which will allow clients to directly upload files without having to go through the InkSoft designer. Under printing capabilities, I can add processing time, I can specify specific ink palettes, and I can also set up my minimums. Next, I'll set up my colors and images. In this case, I've uploaded an image preview for my banner. I've also assigned a variety of background colors. I can use hex values to determine the background color for the banner. If I go over here to pricing, I can set up a pricing grid, and that grid can be different for each color background. If I need to make changes, I can select multiple products and assign new costs together. You'll notice that I have a base product cost per square foot, and I also have a base customer price per square foot. I can also change that to a fixed cost, and in customer pricing, I can set up pricing rules. Under advanced, I can enforce inventory. So if I want to put in specific inventory by color, I can also mark a product as out of stock. In this case, I'm not enforcing inventory, so the customer won't see availability when they check out. I can also enable the sale of blank products as well as decorated products. Next, I'll walk you through the end user experience. In the store, the customer will initiate the design process by clicking on Start Designing. They'll select the signage product that they want to create the graphic for. And then they'll select the background color. In this case, I'll keep white. And then I'm going to select the dimensions for the banner. Here I'll select 6x3. Next, I'll click on Design Now, and I can design a graphic from scratch. I can upload an image, or I can use a template. With an InkSoft Unlimited plan, there's 650 interactive signage templates to choose from. So I'm going to click on Add Art, Browse Design Ideas. I'm going to scroll down to Signage. I'm going to select the sports category, and I'm going to select this design right here. The banner template will be centered on the background in the correct proportion. It's not possible to move the graphic outside of the boundaries of the banner layout, and we also provide a visual representation of both bleed lines and cut lines. The InkSoft designer has some very powerful yet user-friendly tools for modifying the graphic. So I'm going to make the graphic slightly smaller here, centered up on the page. And then the first thing I'm going to do is just make some general color changes. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to change the pink to this gray right here. I'm going to change the text now. I'm going to change this to 23. I'm going to change Mustangs to Bulldogs, and then I'm going to change volleyball to soccer. I'm going to delete the existing clip art, and I can either go and add clip art from the InkSoft designer just by going Add Art, selecting Browse Clip Art. I can type in soccer here and select a new image. The customer can also upload their own logo in either a vector or bitmap format. I'll just select Upload. I have a PDF file with the customer's logo. I'll click on Open. All the color layers will come in with the PDF file. I can easily change the object order via drag and drop. And then I'm going to localize this graphic with different colors. I can add or delete background color, so we'll add a black background here. If I no longer want the white, I can deselect it. If I change the size of the banner, the designer will automatically reproportion the design to the new size. Once the customer completes the editing process, they can save their design, create an account, and then proceed to get a quote. They'll enter their quantities, click on Get Price, and they'll be priced based on the pricing rules that I set up in the InkSoft Designer. When they're ready to check out, they simply click on Buy Now. They'll complete the rest of their transaction in the shopping cart, and the order will automatically be populated in the InkSoft Order Manager. With InkSoft, every online store operates as its own business, so you can configure the designer exactly the way you want it for each one of your stores. Whether you're doing your own production or outsourcing, you now have a very powerful tool to sell highly profitable signs, banners, and decals.